Vietnam, Saigon. The months after Tet, kind of, there was a lot of kind of action still within kind of Saigon and certain areas. So this is just kind of small VC commando units still kind of in action around Saigon.
Okay.
And we've got a MP unit being ambushed, and the Americans are kind of trying to come on just to kind of rescue them.
Okay. Who's winning so far?
The VC at the moment. They're popping up all over the place. I've just been really lucky because I'm playing the VC with the cards I'm getting. It's been good. Lots of photographs. People like the detail, and lots of detail in there. So finding lots of photographs, which is really nice. So it's been really good.
Right, what we're doing today is we're doing a section of Waterloo, which is the Prussian flank as they're coming in against the village of Plancenoit and against the strong points of Papelot and La Haye. So we're just playing through a game. People are dropping in and dropping out as they see fit. And we've got to the stage where the Prussians have just got into the village, so it's touch and go. So the difference from GDA2 is it's still on the same, if I could say, the same railway line as GDA1. It's got the same turn sequence, people will be familiar. But what I've gone back and done is redevelop rules, re-research them to produce a set of rules that have more command and control in them. So there's now more command decisions. So you've still got your ADC taskings where you can decide what to do with your brigades, but we now also have the Commander-in-Chief is directly involved in decision making, and there's also added elements in about the initiative has a command choice in, and even down to using your artillery caissons. That has a choice in do you use them or do you not. So we've enhanced the decision making aspect, but to balance that, because that takes more time, we've made the shooting, movement, etc. quicker and slicker. You still have all the Napoleonic nuances that you would expect, but we've just smoothed that out so that it's much more intuitive. You can shoot through those phases, no pun intended, and do that, and that therefore gives us more time to do the command and control decision making. Well, one might say unbelievably, it has been very, very positive, which has been very pleasing. So everyone has been to the table today, has been very complimentary about it. They've enjoyed the rules when they've played them, they're just getting into them. Obviously it's a bit of a trepidation when you first move from one rule set that's established to another with different ideas. You think, am I going to carry everyone along? And I think we've been successfully doing that, so I think people are enjoying it.
Well, today we're down in Jutland. Very kindly invited us to put a naval war game on. And doing Jutland. I asked for 32 foot by 8, thinking that they'd tell me to do one, but they didn't, so I had to bring it. So we're having a really nice time today. Loads of people have been up and had a chat. Absolutely superb. Lots of people talking about the game. One of the main comments we've had is that people have gone, I didn't realise Jutland was that big. And you see it on a tiny map, and you think, oh, it's not that big, really, is it? And this is scaled down quite considerably. If we were playing it to the scale of the ships, we'd probably be using half of the hall. So it's good to get it in a scale that gives you an impression of how big it is without actually being to scale. What I decided was that we'd just play the battleships and battle cruisers. So everything else is just being moved, sort of staying in station and being moved. Otherwise we'd absolutely get nowhere near. But they're doing quite well. A lot of heavy fire on the front of the German line, like it always happens at Jutland. And we'll probably get to the stage later on today where the Germans just go, you know what, it's a bit hot here, I'm going to turn away. And that'll be the end of the day. quiet. I'm being quiet. Lon, being interviewed. Keep it down. You all right? Right. I'm trying to be professional.
First time for everything. Right, so as you know,
fuck off.
talk to me, not the camera.
Yeah. Well,